Alright, so I'm Doug, he's Doug. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're gonna do something. We got a fucking El Camino here. It's cheap. It's got blown up motor. It's gonna go fast. Eventually. Alright, now we got that all the way. So here's the El Camino. It's relatively straight. It's actually pretty good. Ish. You know, she's got some minor issues. You know, she's not pretty. She's about paint ready. You know, she needs to be blocked. She needs to be sanded. This tailgate is the tailgate. She's kind of the tailgate's actually the worst of the body work because it's kind of beat up, but it's all right. Other than dumb rims, this is going to be kind of a budget build. You know, car costs $5,000. You know, we're going to put about $5,000 into it, and I'm going to put it up for some big money. See what we can do. Hopefully we can stay on budget. Hopefully, don't want to go over budget. Here's the interior. It's wonderful. The previous guy kind of ended up liking rhino lining a lot, so he rhino lined a lot of the interior. He put these seats in. They're actually not bad. Pop that there hood. We'll show you under the hood of this magical beast. And it's already been LS swapped. But this motor is gone. The guy we bought it from said that he can only rotate the motor about a half a turn either way. So most likely a thrown rod, some major devastation inside the block, but that's okay. We got some other ones. And you know, they're probably like, as you notice here, vacuum leaks. You know, this was one of these cars with, you know, the previous owner did not do fantastic work. And this thing actually had factory AC, but he used the wrong mounts to be able to use it. Really, you need to have the right mounts so you can push this thing back a little bit farther so you can make the original AC work. And because we're keeping it cheap, we're going to put the original AC components back together, back in, move the motor forward, and get this here running. We're going to put it up on the lift, and we're going to get a look underneath here too. All right, so wow. Starting from the front, this is where it gets a little hokey. So we're gonna just start from here. This is actually a truck, like a truck condenser. They took it straight from the donor vehicle. What we understand was a 2002 Tahoe. So they used the condenser. What isn't the right condenser, even though he has the right condenser? What's in the car? Well, it looks pretty good. Not the right condenser. Kind of just sitting in here, kind of crooked, kind of very, 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 very hokey. Then, you know, we move forward a little bit and we look at the radiator. Kind of like the fans. They look good from above, but they fall a little short here. And they actually don't fit in this radiator doesn't fit in here at all because this is the donor vehicle radiator. What we can make work. It can work. We're going to make it work. Just how he did it isn't right. Yeah. So we move forward. This thing does have good ball joints, new ball joints and stuff, but look really good. The A-arms look pretty good. The tie rods look a little worn here, but really not bad. All that looks good, you know. And also it has a truck pan. So this thing is it's wonderful when it comes to Going over bumps, yeah, you don't want to find that. Going a little farther here, as you see, those are little blocks to space the engine up, because apparently he put this truck pan on, as you can see, and didn't clear, so he had to raise it up higher. And probably for the power steering pump too, so that it clears. As you see, it does clear. This did drive though too, at one point. The guy did get it running. He was driving around for a while before he blew it up. So, going down, we go to the next portion of, ground to the exhaust. Oh, nope. Oh, wow, what's going on here? The exhaust is grounded to the frame. Okay.
The what?
The exhaust is grounded to the frame. That is bolted right there to here. Moving to the other side, just so that you have your transmission nice and warm, it's preheated by the exhaust and touching the block, which you always want. And as we go down here, you'll see that this transmission is leaking everywhere. The guy used fucking silicone here to seal his pan. What is bad? It's just straight up bad. Along with, I don't know what these lines are for. I think one of these is, oh, you know what? I do know. These are the stock lines from the engine, and instead of taking off the rest of them, he just kind of, good enough for now, and this is the line that runs. So he put this whole line right here in, and all the way down. What's great? Yeah, sure. Even though the stock line is right here, he could have used the stock line and ran it kind of in the stock location. Yeah, that is a piece of wonder. Is that foam? Yeah. Okay.
That's his fuel pump.
It is. Heading back now, we're gonna look at the exhaust. Well, you can look at the bottom of this car. It actually looks pretty good. The bottom looks actually in good condition. I don't see really anything other than I see how the seats are mounted with the tech screw. That would be a tech screw, and that's exactly where the seat's at.
The fronts
Safety third.
The fronts are bolted, the backs are tech screwed.
Just remember that. Safety third. So we're gonna move back here, and then that's not good. But even better, not just one, but both of them. And as you see, this rear end is greasy. She is leaking some fluids everywhere, but I don't know if it's actually leaking fluids from the pinion, the drain, because all this is nasty, all of it. And also, the back cover's leaking. Like, he probably took the back cover off and put just straight silicone on it. What you can do, you just gotta do it right.
Hey, Junior. You're supposed to be able to pull this up by hand, right?
That bolt there?
That crank bolt?
Yeah, that crank bolt's good, loose. I bet he loosened it when he was trying to turn it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was tight, and there's no Loctite, blue on it or anything.
Hang on, I never use any Loctite anyways.
Huh?
I never usually use Loctite on mine.
Or you just torque them?
I just torque them, even though
I was trying to get the motor to turn back and forth, but
probably use some Loctite.
I'm not getting any movement.
But air shocks. Yeah, air shocks. But the guy did actually put the tank out too. The tank looks good. The straps are a beaut. are a beaut. And yeah, that's a beaut too. Yeah, all wonderful. All wonderful. Along with all the janky kind of, house wiring.
Wire nuts.
Yeah, please don't use house nuts ever. Please. House nuts are bad. Don't use them. Unless you're temping things. Do we got a posi in this?
Nope.
Oh no, posi. Well, a lunchbox it is. Apparently it's hungry for a lunchbox. All right, so we're gonna set you on a tripod. We're gonna bring this thing down and we're gonna start working on. So plan of attack's gonna be that we're gonna take the transmission out first. And what it seems to be is that when he took this apart, he did not undo the torque converter, and it's now sitting on its snout of the transmission. Well, it's not a good thing for a transmission to do. So we're going to slide this pig back and down. I know this is not what you usually do, but unfortunately I'm going to have to get this thing, I'm going to have to rebuild it. I'm going to rebuild it myself. This just really sucks to do. Was not expecting to have to rebuild the transmission, but kind of thought I may have to. We'll see how what's in the oil pan. We're gonna drop the oil pan first and just start getting it. By the way, all the bolts on this thing are already loose. There was nothing holding this thing in other than just basically the torque converter. All right, as you see, the transmission's out. I had the GoPro battery died. So I don't know how much of the dropping of the transmission you guys got. I know that you at least got a good portion. Let's see here. So this is the back of the motor. You know, it looks Look at back of a motor. Of a blown up motor. Senior, try to twist that. Show him that this thing's freaking locked. Because all the spark plugs are out, so you should be able to kind of reef on this thing and be able to get some kind of turnage. See, that was him on it and barely got it to move. This thing is locked. And I know that you guys are
turn like a smooth crank.
He said, you know, so I know you guys are also going to say, you know, why didn't you check the spark plugs? Why didn't you look at the spark plugs? Why didn't you look at the oil? Well, because we couldn't. The guy took he dropped all the oil out of this thing and he took the spark plugs out of this thing. The best we could do right now is actually, we could show you the oil filter. We'll cut that open in just a second. Because, well, actually, you know what? We'll probably have this out in a little bit. So why don't you guys hang on? We'll pull this bitch out. There it is. God, I really want it. All right, let's see. Oh.